Motivation is an ebb and flow type of deal for me. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. It's 11 p.m. and you've decided to get your act together. Restlessly, you clean your room, do some task or chore you've been putting off, or complete some project. Then, just as suddenly as it swept through, the motivation is gone, seemingly expecting you to carry yourself with momentum to the next burst. But it never happens that way, does it? Now, I'm a fan of Jay Schlatt, and I've been watching the Weekly Slap, and if you have too, you probably know what I'm going to talk about a little bit here. In one of his more recent videos, he talked about how so many people ask him for advice about motivation with content creation, like how they, every single day they want to get up and think about it and upload something, how they, have that on the forefront of their mind and whatnot. And his advice was to quit if you feel like it's a chore. If you aren't constantly thinking about it, if you aren't using your free time to work on it, if you're putting it off or you kind of dread it, quit. Don't do it. It's not for you. There isn't really a secret to content creation and success on YouTube. It's a grind. I mean, obviously, sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you can rodeo the algorithm and whatnot, but overall, there is no thing you can upload that suddenly, kaboom, you're Mr. Beast. It is a grind. You gotta keep uploading, and you gotta keep making stuff that's worth uploading. And when you get discouraged, and when your viewership sucks, you can't just put it off. You can't just let it put you off. Me, I kind of took the advice personally, and I'm not sure at all if anyone has noticed, but I've been kind of on top of it this last week. I've been uploading at least once every other day, and I would really, really like to keep that up. I don't like my job. I don't hate it. Some aspects are nice. The people are cool. But overall, if I could quit, I would. What I do enjoy is the process of making dumb little videos. I speak into a box on my desk and I get all these numbers that appear. Yes. I play video games with friends. I get to be some kind of a pseudo-philosopher that gets to brain dump into very not at all researched video essays. And I get to edit those videos however I want. I sprinkle in my brain-rotted sense of humor and whatnot. Now, to be honest, I don't really get views. The last time I broke 1,000 views on a video was almost a year ago. Now, I had a few bangers. I'm not going to sell myself short, but the well has been pretty dry recently, and that kind of turned me off. I went months without uploading, and that probably didn't help much. Oh, definitely didn't help much, obviously, yeah, but the last handful of videos I posted have done about as well as I've expected, to my disappointment, but this time around, I have a different mindset when I look at those numbers. I think, I still had fun playing the game. I still enjoyed the process of editing, and I still enjoyed making that god-awful thumbnail. Yes, I will not stop making terrible thumbnails. I love doing that. And, it feels nice to play pretend for a while. To put work into a video like it's a career. Forget the fact that I have to wake up earlier than I want to, drive further than I want to, and work for less money than I'd really like, just to keep scraping by. At this point in my life, this is just a hobby. Now, I won't hit you with any of that, it's not about the success or the money. No. I 1,000% hope that one day I can make a career out of this. But now, that isn't the only thing that fuels my motivation to continue. It's an enjoyable outlet. And maybe it's a little bit out of spite after feeling a tad bit called out on the Weekly Slap, but that's neither here nor there. What Schlatt said is totally valid and has inadvertently helped me have a wake-up moment with this and sort of shake off all the burnout that I was trudging through. Sludging through? Whatever. I want to make this work. And I've made peace with the fact that it probably won't, and that's allowed me to see it in a different light and treat it less like a chore, even though it really is a grind. Thank you for listening to my disjointed rambling. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever else. Have a fantastic day.
I'm glad you made it here in one piece.